Good evening, everyone. I am Vaishnavi Vaiti from Kirin Advisors. Welcome to the virtual roadshow of Mahendra Realtors and Infrastructure Limited. Today, we will provide a brief overview of the company and its innovative business model. Mahindra Realtors and Infrastructure Limited is engaged in delivering a comprehensive range of engineering and construction services, including structural repairs, rehabilitation, retrofitting, waterproofing, corporate interiors, BOT projects, and infrastructure restoration. The company is known for quality execution and timely project delivery. From management team, we have Mr. Himanshu Shah, Managing Director.
Hello,
Good
Vaishnavi.
evening. Welcome.
Good evening.
Mr.
Thank you.
Sandeep Kumar, Chief Financial Officer.
Good
Good
evening.
evening, Sandeep. Welcome.
Good evening.
From Fast Track Concept Private Limited, we have CA Amisha Gupta, Assistant Manager.
Good
Good
evening,
evening.
Vaishnavi.
Welcome. Now I hand over to Himanshu sir to tell us the journey of the company. Over to you, sir.
Hello, everyone. The company was started in the name of Mahendra Sanitation by my father, late father, in 90, and we are till 1996. We were doing licensing for getting plumbing, water connection, and maintenance work. Since after doing my civil engineering and joining into the company, we have diversified in specialized sectors like structural repairs and restoration, then BOT projects, then corporate interior, and then specialized painting, etc. And right now we are having the turnover of about 122 crores in this all 6 segments. This is all from my side.
Okay, sir. We'll start with the presentation.
Yeah, next please. So we are engaged in delivering comprehensive range of engineering and construction services, which includes a niche field like structural repairs, rehabilitation, retrofitting, waterproofing, corporate interiors, BOT projects, and infrastructure restoration. The biggest project of structural repairs and restoration what we have completed is for Vashi and Bellapur railway station. The client was SIDCO, and the combined project value was around 82 CR. This was the India's largest structural repair and restoration project that we have completed in 2021. The company's quality is the company's main pillar is their quality execution and timely delivery, and that is also within budget. So we are having around 6 services spectrum, 50 plus clients across government and private sectors. The major clients are PWD, MCGM, Airport Authority, State Bank of India. And financial year 25 revenue was 124 CR. EBITDA is 2189 lakhs. PAT is 1486.63 lakhs. We have completed around 500 plus projects. And right now the order book position is about 180 CR. And work completed during last year was 193 CR. That is all. Next slide. In 2007, this Mahendra Realtors and Infrastructure Private Limited was incorporated. And in 2008, we have acquired Mahendra Sanitation, that was the partnership firm, and has completed a landmark project of retrofitting at Syndicate Bank, Ghatkopar, wherein the MCGM has given the notice to demolish the building, and the client was not ready to demolish because the land was not in their name. So we have approached MCGM, and MCGM has agreed only on one condition, that if IIT issues structural stability certificate after having work done and vets the structural repair methodology, they will allow. And based on that, we have obtained the rating of IIT Bombay, and the structure was restored and structural stability was issued by IIT Bombay, and now it is being occupied. So the property of around 1,000 crore was saved. In 2010, we have got first BOT project, that is build, operate, and transfer in terms of building for Pen Municipal Council. Now it is known as Sharad Pawar Bhavan. In 2018, we have launched CSR initiative and provided electric cars on the CST railway station. In 2016, the company has expanded its operation to Goa, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, and Delhi by incorporating the vertical of corporate interior. And in 2019, we have shifted to a big office with 50 plus workstations. And also, we have won 5,000 Best MSME Award for Quality Excellence in 2019, and a certificate for repairs and retrofitting. Then MRIBL has crossed 112 crore turnover in 2020 and has executed India's largest structural project at Vashi and Belapur railway station. And in 2024, we have converted into public limited company. Next, please. Next slide, please. Next slide. Our service portfolio is we are executing basically a works contract and into structural repairs, waterproofing, then corporate interiors, then BOT projects, that is build, operate, and transfer in terms of buildings. Then we are into maintenance work, construction work, and infrastructure restoration like retrofitting of bridges, etc. Next slide. The revenue breakup is given service wise. For financial year 23, our total turnover was 6302 lakhs, while whereas we are diversified in we are having operation into Maharashtra, Gujarat, Delhi, and other states. Next slide, please. And sorry, in financial year 24, sorry. In financial year 24, the revenue was 10,148 lakhs, and in financial year 25, the revenue is 12,477.18 lakhs. Next slide, please. We have completed more than 500 plus projects, and right now 70 and having 70 ongoing projects. The order book position, if diverted vertical wise, is construction. We are having 3,882 lakhs order. Corporate interior is 3,206 lakh, and structural repair work is 24,158 lakhs. And these are the glimpse of some of the completed works. First is Sidco Vashi Vashi and Belapur railway station, New India Assurance. Then Airport Authorities interior work. This SMC Ambedkar Bridge, that is Surat Municipal Corporation's Ambedkar Bridge retrofitting, and another one is JBIMS Mumbai University structural repair job. Next. The key projects, what as already described in structural repairs, we have executed many of projects, out of which the important one and the largest one is Sidco Vashi's railway stations, Belapur railway station, each 41 crore, and State Bank of India's Harborite building. The corporate interior job major we have done it in for Airport Authority in Begumpet, then VVIP Circuit House at Pune, then Sidco Exhibition Center, Loma IT Park, Ahmednagar Museum, Air India Corporate Office, and Stockholding Corporation's office at Mahape. And BOT project we have completed at Pen Municipal Council, which is now known as Sharad Pawar Bhavan. Next slide, please. In 2024-25, it's about how we are its positioning vis-a-vis the available infrastructure, available business in the industry. Next slide, please. These are some of the factors which contributes to interior, and these are the policy support from the government of India. The credit link subsidy scheme for financial year 24-25, then Interior Design Council promotes design innovation, etc. And the market size is assumed to be in 2020 $81.2 billion. Next slide, please. These are the key ratios. The debt to equity ratio in financial year 25 is 0.22. Debt service coverage ratio in financial year 25 is 1.32, and earning per share in financial year 25 is 8.55, whereas net asset value per share in financial 25 is 40.79. Next slide, please. These are the profit and loss statement. In financial year 25, the revenue is 12477.18 lakhs, and the PAT is 1486.63 lakhs. Next slide. And this is the balance sheet which is available on RHP as well as DRHP. Next slide. The cash flow statement in financial year 25 is net increase in cash and cash equivalent is 218.19 lakhs. Next slide. This is the SWOT analysis. The strength of the company is we have established reputation. Then we have specialized skill, which is being endorsed and acknowledged by IIT Bombay in many of the projects. Then we have strong network and financial stability. The weakness is dependency on government contracts because 95 to 98% revenue is coming through government, semi-government, PSU and local body contract. Then there is a bureaucratic challenge as well. There is limited innovation. Then dependency on key personnel and dependency on government fund. The opportunities, emerging technologies, because we are we as a company believe in the latest technology and its adoption. Then government initiatives, and threat is regulatory changes, cyber security threats, political instability, and litigation risk. Next slide. We as a company believe in investing people and nurturing our talent, and also expanding the client relationship and expanding geographically. And we are also having strategic tie-ups and partnership in other states so that the project can be well performed and on time. Next slide. The value proposition and core investment rationale is we have diversified service, strong presence in structural repairs, waterproofing, interiors, BOT and maintenance, then geographical reach, operation across 6 states with high concentration in Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu, stable finances, healthy reserve, increasing net worth and consistent revenue growth, sustainability and CSR aligned activities engage in CSR for education and medical assistance, aligning with responsible growth practices. Then we have reputed clientele. Then we are having proven execution record, and we have technical edge. That is, we use advanced techniques like polymer mortar jacketing and carbon laminates, and even in the we use the best of the ERP available, and sectoral tailwinds align with the national infra push, Gati Shakti, smart cities, and PPP initiatives. Next. This is about issue highlights. The fresh issue is up to 47,26,400 equity share. Offer for sale is up to 10,91,200 shares. Face value is 10, Issue size is rupees 29.45 crore, and IPO price is rupees 75 to 85 per share, and lot size is 1600 equity shares. And anchor bidding opens at 11th August 2025, and issue opens on 12th of August 2025, and and QIB portion is 56,000 equity shares. That is all. Next slide. The object of the issue is to use the proceeds for working capital, general corporate purpose, and issue expense. Next slide. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Himanshu sir. We will start with the Q&A session. I request all the participants to post their questions in the comment box. So the first question is from Mr. Pratham. How do you assess project profitability at the bidding stage, especially for government contracts?
We categorically analyze each and every item which is required for the tendering purpose, and the profitability is also considered as and it is incorporated in the rate.
Next question. Anjali Gupta, how do you balance revenue between structural repairs, interiors, and maintenance work?
It is basically we are dependent on the tenders which government or semi-government or PSU or local bodies are publishing. So that is basically the tender floated by them, and accordingly we are quoting. So there is no as such balance. But yes, we do sort the tenders which are relevant to all these our vertical.
Okay. Next. अरुंधति कपिला, कौन सा नया वर्टिकल फ्यूचर में मेजर रेवेन्यू ड्राइवर बन सकता है?
नया वर्टिकल है, we have obtained the patent. Our subsidiary company has obtained the patent for processing the debris. So it is basically waste processing. तो ये एक नया vertical major revenue driven बन सकता है.
Okay. Next question. आनंदी मित्तल, आज आपके ऑर्डर बुक का कितना प्रपोर्शन रिपीट क्लाइंट से और कितना न्यू क्लाइंट से आता है?
I would like Sandeep to answer this.
Actually, more of the revenue is generated from the PWD and CGN. All are the repeated client, but they have provided the separate tender. So basically, say that around 70 to 80% we got the revenue from the repeated client.
Okay. Next question. Anurag Shah, can you explain? Can you please mute? Can you explain your client acquisition strategy?
Sorry?
Yes, sir.
Private
Please.
sector. एक मिनट संदीप आप जरा म्यूट कर दीजिए. In private sector, we are having minimum presence. मतलब hardly 1 to 2% business is coming from private sector. And in government sector, acquisition is not at all, you can say required, because the tenders are published and tenders are uploaded on the portal. Based on our experience and technical qualification, we quote for this.
Okay. Next question. Yash Mistry, what do you consider the key turning points in MRIL's journey since incorporation in 2007?
The key turning point is accepting the challenges, then venturing into new verticals like corporate interior, BOT, and then now the sustainability. which in which we have the advantage of same client with different and we can provide different services to the same client. This is what is the key turning point.
Okay. Next question. Masuda Shannar, how has your business model evolved from your first BOT project in 2010 to today's multi-vertical operations?
The business model of mine evaluation is basically a continuous gist for taking the challenges. BOT project has given us more learnings in terms of maintaining relation with the client, with the bodies, and with the government, which in turn help us in acquiring the various projects and venturing into multiple vertical operations.
Okay. Next, Nikunj Patil, what are your immediate priorities for geographic expansion beyond Maharashtra?
We are already expanded into Gujarat, then Tamil Nadu, and then Goa. So my priorities in geographic expansion is to cater Gujarat and Tamil Nadu state the most.
Okay.
Right now, we
Next
have
question.
got the order in Haryana, Delhi as well. So we are expanding on.
Okay.
संदीप
Next
आपका
question.
वीडियो चालू कर दीजिए.
Chirag Panchal, what explains the shift in geographical revenue concentration towards Maharashtra, 96.55% in financial year 25?
What I'm not getting the question.
I'm not getting the question.
Hello. Am I audible?
Sir, we can move forward to the next question. Mithilesh Yadav, your ROCE has risen to 30.56% in financial year 25. What operational factors contributed most to this improvement?
It is basically an implementation of interdepartmental link systems, then our SOPs, and having the budget department in place.
Okay. Next. Arav Banerjee, what are the core values जो MRIL को इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर और कंस्ट्रक्शन सेक्टर में अलग बनाते हैं?
The core values are, our first core value is speed. मतलब जो दुनिया 10 दिन में करती है हम लोग का बोलते हैं हम 8 दिन में करेंगे. That is 80%. सेकेंड इज इनोवेशन, मतलब जो लेटेस्ट टेक्नोलॉजीज है हम उसको अडॉप्ट करते जाते हैं. थर्ड इज गोइंग एक्स्ट्रा माइल. और आज मैं स्ट्रक्चरल रिपेयर में हूँ, कॉर्पोरेट इंटीरियर में हूँ, बट अभी मुझे दिख रहा है कि आई कैन कंट्रीब्यूट टू वेस्ट प्रोसेसिंग वर्टिकल ऑल्सो. सो वी हैव इमीडिएटली डाइवर्सिफाइड by venturing into 1 year long research program with IIT Bombay. That's what I think it differentiates.
Okay. Next question. Aditi Menon, who are your biggest competitors?
The biggest competitor of ours is, first is Painterior. The second is Structural Specialties and Projects. The third one is Gubbi. But they are into structural repairs, whereas we have 6 verticals.
Okay. Next question. Mr. Pratham, how do you manage execution risk for geographically dispersed projects?
We have a we have well-controlled systems. We have SOPs, and everything is controlled, and reports are taken regularly through our ERP systems.
Okay. Next, Arundhati, what are some of the most technically challenging projects you have executed and what learnings came from them?
So for one project is of Syndicate Bank, where the building was evacuated, where MCGM has given the notice for demolition, and nobody was ready to enter that building. बट हमने उसको एमसीजीएम में जाके उनको कन्विंस किया कि उसको रिस्टोर कर सकते हैं. ऑफ कोर्स एमसीजीएम हैज पुट द कंडीशन दैट आईआईटी बॉम्बे शुड वेट द प्रोसेस एंड इशू द स्टेबिलिटी. So that was the key learning, where if one takes the stand, anything is possible, and we have restored that building, and we are completely unstoppable after that.
Great. Next question. Abhinav Verma, your revenue concentration in Maharashtra is 96.55% in financial year 25. What specific funded contracts outside the state are you pursuing to de-risk this geographic overexposure?
We have taken one project for NTECL, that is National Thermal Corporation, for at Chennai. Vellore is the place where the job value is around 12 crores. We are quoting the tenders at Delhi also. We are having more than 20-25 CR job in Delhi. So we are diversifying so as to avoid such kind of concentration.
Okay. Next question. Devesh Purohit, how is MRIL positioned to benefit from the government's 11.11 lakh crore infra capex push?
बेसिकली जो इंफ्रा कैपेक्स गवर्नमेंट देता है इंफ्रा प्रोजेक्ट के लिए, तो इंफ्रा प्रोजेक्ट एक सर्टेन टाइम के बाद उसको रिपेयर एंड रिस्टोरेशन लगता ही है. तो गवर्नमेंट हैज नॉर्म कि आफ्टर 25 years ऑल बिल्डिंग्स टू बी स्ट्रक्चरली ऑडिट, एंड इन सिमिलर वे 10-15 years फॉर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर वर्क. तो जो पहले काम हुआ है वो तो रिपेयर में आ ही जाता है, और जो अभी नया भी बन रहा है वो नियर फ्यूचर में रिपेयर में आएगा. देन दैट्स हाउ वी आर बेनिफिट.
Okay. Next question. Google, how do you emerge how do you emerge technologies like polymer, mortar, and carbon laminates improve competitiveness in your sector?
The work which involves such kind of specialized treatment, the tenders are floated with the requirement of having proven track record of executing such treatment. So if a tenderer is not qualifying that, his financial bid is not considered. So that's how we are benefit.
Okay. Next question. Aditya Singh, for BOT projects, what has been your actual IRR on completed ones and how has it compared for your feasibility projections?
It is around 15%, and that gives us benefit of networking and getting the other projects.
Okay. Next question. Advait Reddy, what percentage of your project wins are on L1 basis versus technical merit or past performance?
All projects are win by L1 only, but first prerequisite is technical qualification
Okay. Next.
or technical merit.
Okay. Ajay Gupta, beyond working capital, what's the most productive high ROIC use of incremental capital over the next 24 months?
It's investing into research, it's investing into our human asset, and it's investing into the technology which will benefit.
Okay. Next question. Prathamesh Gandhi, financial year 25 में ऑपरेटिंग एक्टिविटीज से कैश फ्लो गिरने का रीजन क्या था और इसे सुधारने के लिए आपका क्या प्लान है?
Would like Sandeep to answer this. Sandeep.
Actually, in 2025, we have repaid the short-term loans as well as we have paid the trade payables that reduce the cash flow in operating activity, and we have invested some sort of amount in the uh, said that mutual fund and FDR. So that help us to bid in the process of bidding. Now we are working on it through the IPO proceed. We create the one bunch of funds जहाँ से हम लोग easily हमारे cash flow operation activities को we can manage it, and we are timely making the follow with the trade receivables.
Okay.
Okay.
Next question. Payal, besides working capital, how will IPO proceeds strategically support long-term growth?
Sandeep.
Apart from the working capital, it's we investing already said by the sir. We are investing into the human, so it and talent acquisition as well as in technology. Lots of technology has been changed since 2007. तो हम उस पर भी वर्क कर रहे हैं जहाँ से हमारी इनोवेशन एंड ग्रोथ में हमको पोटेंशियल डेवलपमेंट मिलेगा.
Okay.
Okay.
Next question.
Next question.
Deepak Mehta.
Deepak Mehta.
Sandeep sir, can you please mute?
Sandeep sir, can you please mute?
In structural repairs, techniques like polymer modified motor and injection grounding are widely available. What is your true differentiator beyond technical compliance?
The true differentiator is our rate. That is all.
Okay. Next question. Karthik Reddy. What percentage of tenders you bid for are actually won, and what drives the wins? Pricing, technical score, or relationships?
10%, matlab, if we quote 100 tenders, then we won 10. That is the 10% is the strike rate. And what drives the win is first is technical score, then relationship, and then pricing.
Okay. Next question. Panel, what is the operational process that gives you a competitive edge but is hard for others to replicate?
The competitive edge is our human asset and the continuous training what we provide to them and our SOP.
Okay. Next question. Shankar Verma, how sustainable are the current EBITDA and PAT margins in competitive bidding environment?
It is quite sustainable as the structural repairs, then corporate interiors, and the waterproofing work. The market is very big, and the increasing numbers of tenders are coming.
Next question. Mithilesh Yadav, how do you plan to strengthen recurring revenue streams through maintenance contracts?
Maintenance contract gives us an access to the client. तो हमको पहले पता होता है कि किस टाइप के वर्क आने वाले हैं, तो वी कैन रियली मतलब गियर अप अवर सेल्फ फॉर गेटिंग दिस इन.
Okay. Next question. Shubham More, how is interior designers markets 14.3% CAGR growth influencing MRIL's corporate interior vertical?
The interior I'm not getting this question.
Hello.
Sandeep sir?
Could I?
Yeah.
So basically, So basically, it's 14% growth in interior designing market. We are bidding on हमारा bid now. We are technically qualified. We have the experience. So basically, our growth is expected around 20%, approx 20% in next 2 years.
Okay. Next question, Chirag Panchal. Could you elaborate on your planned entry in C&D waste management and how it integrates with current services?
We have already entered in C&D West Management. We are right now executing a contract for one of the local body, and how it integrates with our other services because the same client is there which uses this C&D West Management service, and also they call tender for our other vertical.
Okay. Next question, शुभम मोरे. कौन से गवर्नमेंट इनिशिएटिव्स जैसे गति शक्ति स्मार्ट सिटीज एमआरआईएल के ग्रोथ प्लान्स के लिए सबसे ज्यादा रेलेवेंट है?
Sandeep, please answer.
Actually, we are in the structural repair as well as in construction. So हमारे लिए गति शक्ति and we are working on the bridge and infrastructure. So right now हमारा उतना say that technically we are not qualified, but we are bidding for the small work. So हमारा एक next vertical created होगा and we generate the good amount of revenue from that vertical.
Okay. Next question, Karan Arjun. Can you explain the remuneration part? How does this align with shareholder value? How does this align with shareholder value and regulations? Please explain.
Sandeep.
We have already taken the approval from the shareholders, as well as we have, if required, we take the approval from the central government as well. जब भी होगा.
Okay. Next question, Suresh Kulkarni. Given you operate across multiple cities, what operational challenges do you face in mobilizing skilled labor quickly to new cities?
The operational challenge is aligning the workers to mobilize for the new location.
Okay. Next question, Vishal Agarwal. How do you monitor quality control remotely for sites far from your HQ in Mumbai?
We have we prepare quality assurance manual for each and every site with the stringent checklist, and
Okay.
the process is being checked and certified through that only.
Next question, Aditya Singh. In infra restoration, new materials and methods are emerging globally. What's your process for evaluating and adopting such innovations?
Basically, before adapting and the innovations, we generally ask the institutes like IIT, etc., to have their research on that, and after approval of that only, we go for that.
Okay. Next question, Abhinav Verma. If the government shifts focus from urban infra repair to greenfield development, how will MRIL adapt?
Uh, I think the infra in urban infra का फोकस शिफ्ट नहीं हो सकता, बिकॉज ब्रिजेस और मेट्रो बने हैं तो उसको तोड़ के नया बनाना, इट इज practically not feasible.
Okay. Next question, Karthik Reddy. Given your stated ambition in C&D waste management, what regulatory hurdles do you anticipate and how you budget for compliance related capital?
I don't see any regulatory hurdles because the CND West management is being called by the local bodies only after having got all regulatory, after clearing all regulatory hurdles. It's we don't have any role to play for clearing this regulatory hurdle.
Okay. Next question. Deepak Mehta. Sorry. In interior contracts, which is a fast growing but highly fragmented market, how do you defend against smaller nimble players undercutting you on pricing?
We work for, as I already told, we work for government, semi-government, local bodies, and PSU, where the qualification criteria are laid down as per CVC norms. So, if for coming into the price part, one has to cross that barrier. So I don't see कि बहुत ज़्यादा undercutting होता है since qualified players are working, but still the risk is there.
Okay. Next question. Mr. Nikhil, क्लाइंट पेमेंट्स डिले होने पर वर्किंग कैपिटल प्रेशर कैसे हैंडल करते हैं?
Normally 80
Normally 80
to
to
90%
90%
payments are
payment
on time.
time.
I think echoing is
Thanks,
80 to
Sandeep.
90% payment are on time. For 10 to 20%, some delays may be there, but then we have our own working capital to handle that.
Okay. Next question. Mithilesh Yadav, your revenue is highly dependent on government contracts. How do you mitigate delays or cancellations from government clients?
For delay, we have already have the provisions in the agreement. So if there is delay from government side, there are consequences. And so far, so no cancellation is being done by any government client.
Okay. Next question. Chirag Panchal, how do you manage dependency on few key clients in your order book?
That's why this IPO and that's why this we are expanding geographically so as to mitigate this risk.
Okay. Next question. Rishi, your debt to equity ratio has improved from 0.73 in financial year 23 to 0.22 in financial year 25. Will you remain low leverage post IPO?
Sandeep, please answer this.
Yes, we have leveraged that because of क्योंकि हम IPO के through और leverage out करके we raise the or increase the PAT margin. That's why we are in the IPO to
Okay.
provide the benefit to shareholder as well.
Rohan Jha, are there any specific partnerships or joint ventures under consideration that could accelerate growth?
Yes, there are.
Okay. Next question. How will you leverage your strong client network to cross-sell services across verticals?
Same client requires different service, as I already said. Say, if the client is suppose State Bank of India, they require structural repair for their buildings, they require corporate interiors, they require maintenance work, they require waterproofing work. So same client and different services we can sell.
Okay. Next question. ओजस बताओगे अगले 3 से 5 सालों में आपका ग्रोथ प्लान क्या है?
Sandeep, please answer.
Actually, we are expecting 30 to 40% growth in terms of revenue and PAT margin.
Okay. Next. Nikhil, best wishes for your IPO.
Thank you very much.
All the best for the IPO. I think we have covered majority of the questions. Thank you, Himanshu sir. Thank you, Sandeep sir. Thank you, Amisha ma'am, and thank you everyone for joining the live.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much.